Hi, welcome to our Yoga for Everybody session today. My name is Skyla Ramirez. Let's get started today with a little bit of breathing and acupressure work. Take your left hand and curl down the fingers. Try to slide your thumb in between your middle finger and ring finger. This is a gesture that is to promote good energy. Now, I know that's a phrase that can get thrown around a lot, but I think we can all understand what it feels like when we just feel like our energy is off, right? So this is a gesture that can be made to promote a positive attitude and good energy. Luckily, we do have temperatures today in the 80s instead of the hundreds, so that can help with good energy and a better attitude already. So as we start with our hand in this gesture, you can allow it to rest in your lap, and you're welcome to stand or stay seated in a chair. Let's lower the chin, and we're going to do a double inhale, double exhale with this to help cleanse out the lungs. The double inhale is through the nose, the double exhale is from the mouth. It looks like this. So let's try maybe 5 to 7 of those real quick. Exhale all the way. Double inhale. Last one. Now release your hands on the next inhale. Sweep those arms up and overhead. Let the hands sweep back and around as you exhale. Let's breathe in and out, opening up the muscles in your chest. Inhaling, arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands back and around. Just one more like that. Big breath in. And then exhale back. From here, let's take our right hand up, just the right arm. Reach up as if you're holding on to a dozen helium balloons, and let yourself lean over to the left. If you have your hand on a chair, if you can press against a desk or a wall, push into a prop and then lean a little bit more over into that. Breathe into your upper right lung. Exhale, bring it through center. Let's take the left hand up. Big breath in, anchor through that right hand. Maybe start by reaching straight up as if you're holding on to balloons. As we lean a little more into that stretch, bend that top arm, drape it over the ear and bicep region. Inhale, reach up and out of your armpit. When you're ready, bring it through center and let both hands come down. Inhale, both arms come up and overhead. Let's twist over to the left, lowering your right hand down to the outside of your left thigh and looking over the left shoulder. Inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. Exhale, twist to the right, left arm reaching across to the opposite leg and turning with the head as well. Let's do a few more of those twists, matching the breath to the movement, hopefully improving some mobility in the spine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Just a couple more. Inhale, arms up. Big twist, swivel at the waist, then the ribs, then the shoulders, neck, and head. Inhale, arms up. Turn at the waist, then the ribs, shoulders, neck, and head. Inhale, arms up to neutral. Exhale, make fist with your hands. Sweep the hands around, placing those fists by your low back for support. As you inhale, drop your chin and pull your ribs up and forward. Think of almost like a duck or a proud bird. You're going to kind of push forward. It is really more like a chicken or a duck. So you're going to press forward and flap the elbows back just like chicken wings. Inhale, start by lifting your ribs. And once you notice where the breath is in the body, keeping it mostly in the heart and chest, then lift your chin and open the throat. Let's try one big breath here. Inhale. And now exhale, bring your chin to neutral. Bring the hands onto your thighs. Pull the stomach back, deeply contracting the gut region. Drop your chin in, maybe even slide the hands past your knees if you're seated, creating a lovely C shape with the spine. Inhale, bring the arms up. Make fist with your hands, circle it around, fist to the low back. Exhale a bit in place. We're going to hold this here 3 to 5 breaths. Every inhalation is an opportunity to exaggerate the length and the openness of your spine, helping to improve posture. At least one more big breath. Exhale. When you're ready, bring those hands out in front. Inhaling in place. Exhale, pull the navel muscles back, round the spine into that nice C shape. Lengthen the arms out past your knees, chin to chest. Just one more like that. Inhale, arms up, making fist, bring it around, pull those elbows back. Fist to the low back. Inhale. Elbows pulling back, chest pulling forward, inhaling, opening the throat. Exaggerate the breath around your heart in the center of the chest. Exhale, relax, pull in, arms come forward, deeply contracting the belly. This movement is not only used to stimulate healthy fluids in the spine, but can also help massage your organs, better digestion processes, better elimination. From here, let's come forward. Now, either from seated or standing. If you're standing, we're taking our left foot back, reaching our arms straight up to the sky. If you have a chair handy, or if you're seated today for our practice, turn to the right edge of your chair to take that left foot back for as long as it will go. If you notice any pain, pinching, or maybe part of the chair is getting in the way, you can always bend your knee and you'll have just sort of like half of your seat and pelvis supporting you. We're keeping the right knee forward and we're keeping the hips facing forward with that right knee as well. So whether you're seated or standing today, let's extend the arms up over the head, keeping that healthy bend in our right knee for Warrior One pose. From here, let's take that left arm down and around. We're going to slide it past the back hip and circle it with our breath. Inhaling as we open, exhaling as we close. One more. Let's circle it just this one time. Now pat yourself on the back with that left hand. Let's take the right hand back and around, placing the right knuckles at the low back, coming into cow's face arms with the Warrior One stance. So I'm going to turn so you can see my arms just for a moment. I have my left hand behind me, patting me on the back, and the right elbow dangling here nice and loose. So we've got a nice big stretch along the left side of the body here. From here, just lean over to the right. As you inhale, pull up and out of that left armpit, leaning over a little bit and maybe even leaning forward as if your heart was going to move over that right knee. Breathe mostly into the upper left lung. Exhale from the throat. One more big breath in. Let's slowly come to center. Take the left hand to your low back. And if your body permits, go ahead and lace the fingers together and start straightening your arms down behind you into your chest expansion with the bound hand expression. If this creates pain on your wrist at all, let those hands stay close to your low back. We definitely want to address that your wrists have healthy circulation today. From wherever you are in your foundation with the arms, looking forward over that right knee, inhale, bow out the chest. And now exhale, slowly begin to come forward, angling your belly button towards your thigh, maybe relaxing the head and the neck, and maybe lifting the hands away from your low back to work on strengthening the shoulders. Staying here for one big exhale. Find an exaggerated breath. When you're ready, relax your hands, relax the whole body. And if you want, start to straighten your right leg. So as you straighten your right leg out on that chair, we have that left leg still long and straight as well. You could be standing and doing this. Relax the head towards the inside of your right knee, finding pyramid pose. This is a posture that is used to possibly help your kidneys to clear out toxins faster. So important this time of year if we're drinking a lot of water that's unfiltered. Shake out your head, yes. Turn it left and right. Come to a still point. Let's slowly walk our hands up the right leg, all the way onto that right thigh, bending your right knee. Turn your hips to face the front of your chair with the right knee bent and the left toe facing forward. So your right toe is going to go out to the side with your left toe forward. If you're standing, it's the exact same position from seated. So I'm standing right now, and if I want, I could just take a small dip back, tiny hip hinge, and we're able to have this position from a seated position too. From here, extend your arms out at shoulder height. Just for today, turn the palms up and bend the elbows, finding cactus arms. From here, looking over the right hand or over those right fingertips, establish your warrior two stance. Breathe in deep, breathe out. One more inhale. When you're ready, let that right elbow go to the right thigh. Let's extend that left arm straight up to the sky as if you're trying to wave towards your monitor or towards your screen today. Option to take that left arm, turn the palm up and reach it over your head. You could even take your head and kind of lift it up, feeling the left ear touching the arm in your extended side angle pose. Inhale, pull out of that left shoulder blade a little more. Pull out of the left rib. We're opening up the intestines and the stomach. One more big inhale. Exhale, slowly come to center. Let's lower that arm down. Push off the leg. Walk the feet to neutral into a straddled position. If you're standing, come down into a straddle squat so you're able to take some more pressure off of your back. Both toes are out and the heels are in. It's a plie position. From this squat, inhale in through your nose. Now exhale, open your mouth, and you can just open your mouth with a ha stretch through the throat or stick your tongue out. Big inhale. Open the mouth. One more. Opening the mouth and throat. Getting some tension out of the jaw and hopefully out of the neck and shoulders too. Let's slowly walk it up, finding warrior one with our right leg back. From standing, we would establish mountain, feet at the width of the pelvis bones, taking your right leg back and keeping a bend in the left knee. From a seated position, we could simply turn to the left edge of our chair, having that left knee bent, extend that right leg back, or keep it a little bit bent like a lunge. Let your hips decide what's best for your body today. From wherever we are, we have our hips facing that left knee. Inhale, reach the arms straight up overhead, establishing your strong warrior one posture. Big inhales through the nose, exhale from the throat. Last one. Circle that right arm forward and around. Inhale, reach. Exhale down. Inhale, reach. Exhale down. Inhale, lift it up. Pat yourself on the back. Let the left hand come to your hip or down to your chair. Lean a little bit over to the left. Press back and down into that right foot. Opening the right side of the body. Inhale. Pull up through that right armpit and rib. Opening the right side of the body is used to help with your liver function. One more big breath in. And exhale. Let's slowly take that right hand to the low back. Left hand to the low back as well. With your hands here, inhale, open up the chest, open the throat. Pull the elbows back as far as they'll go to create an exaggerated upper back bend while the hips are steady. Option to lace your fingertips together and press them back behind you, coming forward just a little bit with the belly over the thigh. From here, as you inhale, pull the ribs over your knee, and then maybe exhale, relax down a little more. Option to take the hands away from your low back, creating a shoulder strengthener. One more big breath in. And then exhale, coming forward. You can always keep the hands at your back or press away. Let's relax our head and neck, relaxing the head on the inside of your left knee. Try a really exaggerated exhale here. Releasing any tension in the back. Let's let our hands come down towards our leg or towards the floor. If this feels like an uncomfortable position, put the hands on top of the left leg. From here, we're straightening out that left leg to find pyramid pose, coming forward a little more. So again, this can be done from seated or from standing, where you would have both legs straight. When you're ready, walk both hands up onto your left thigh. Let's bend that left knee in, turn the right heel in, and open up the hips to the long edge of your mat or to the front of your screen. So we're finding warrior two position today. Our right leg is extended back with the toes forward. Our left knee is bent with the left toe open and out. From our warrior two position, let's bring the arms up, turn the palms up, and bend the elbows for cactus arms, drawing the shoulders down and back. Let's look over the left shoulder. Continue to breathe into the center of the chest. Breathe into the belly up to the center of the chest. One more like that. Breathe from the belly to the chest. And now relax the chest, relax the belly. Let's take our right hand to the low back. From here, reach the left arm straight up and overhead. Lean back just a little bit. Bend that left elbow. Now bring it forward, placing the left elbow down on your left thigh, holding in side angle pose. Let's roll that right shoulder back and maybe swivel or twist a little more at your belly button. From here, we can always release the right arm. Maybe it's straight up out of the shoulder. It could be reaching to the sky, or rotate that palm so that the palm is past your ear, past the head, reaching into an extended side angle. You could always test out the position by lifting your head. So letting the ear, your right ear, touch your right arm will tell us that the arm is in a more neutral position to the shoulder joint. As we inhale, let's keep a little bend in that right elbow. Breathe into that upper right lung and pull your ribs open as you inhale. It'll create a soft curve in the spine. On the exhale, relax a little bit. Inhale, little curve in the spine. Exhale, relax. Just one more. Inhale, adding in that little curve. And now exhale, sweep that arm over to your hip or back. Let's push up off of the leg, walking our feet to neutral to find our plie squat. Toes out, heels in, hands on the thighs, leaning forward. You can do this in a chair to possibly alleviate pressure in your low back. And you're also welcome to shift forward, put weight into your feet, and maybe hover those hips over the chair. You could even put the elbows on your thighs to relieve some pressure in the back. From wherever you are with your foundation, let's work through lion's breath again. It's a big exhale with the mouth open. Let's try 3 this time. Inhale into your nose. Exhale, mouth open. Inhale, exhale, mouth open, maybe tongue out. One more. And exhale. From wherever you are, let's come into an easy seated position, walking the feet in, seated at the edge of our chair to work on a little bit of core with coordination. This is to help not only to strengthen the spine, but also to help both hemispheres of the brain communicate more effectively. It might help us get our work done with less stress today. From here, let's slowly lift our left knee, lifting our foot off the floor, and extend the right arm straight out in front of you. Relax those limbs. Inhale, lifting the right leg and the right foot, extending the left arm straight out in front of the body. And then relax. Let's try matching the breath to the movement. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale, relax. Inhale, right leg, left arm. And relax. Maybe we extend that arm up a little higher. Inhale, left leg, right arm up outside the ear. And then relax. Right knee lift. Left leg, left arm up, maybe outside the ear. And relax. Keep building on this. So maybe we take the left leg and we kick it out with the right arm extended. And then relax. Right knee up, left arm up. Extend that leg, just a little bit of quadricep work, and relax. One more on each side. Extending the left leg and the right arm. Lengthen your spine. Act surprised. 1, 2, 3. Just sitting a little taller. Relax. Last one. Right leg. Left arm. 1, 2, 3. Surprise. Reach and press. And relax. Let's lift the left knee. Keeping the knee bent. Take the right arm with the elbow bent and bring it across, moving the right elbow towards your left knee. And they may or may not touch. Extending that right arm over that left knee and maybe even tapping. Bring it to center, bringing the right knee up, left elbow bent, twisting left elbow towards the right knee, maybe touching here or extending the arm out and reaching over that right leg. Bringing it to center, one more on each side. So this is called cross lateral work. It actually recruits more brain matter and more neural circuitry when you move the upper body and lower body, and you take it across with the trunk of the body. This is a lot of work for the brain and the nervous system. So let's coordinate the limbs like this. One more time on each side. Right hand towards the left knee. Left hand towards the right knee. And now relax. From here, inhale, take both arms up and overhead. Exhale, press the palms together, bring them down to the heart and press into the center of the chest. 2 more like that. Maybe closing the eyes. Exhale, palms down. pressing to the center of the chest. Last one, inhale up. Exhale down. From here, let the palms come down flat onto your knees. Inhale, pull forward with your belly. Pull the heart up, open the throat. Just finding a few movements with some symmetry to center and stabilize the spine. Exhale, draw the belly button in. Again, reach the hands past your knees, bringing the spine into that lovely C shape. Inhale forward. There might be a little rocking in the pelvis when we do this. Exhale back. One more, inhaling forward. And exhale back. Coming to center, working on posture with breathing. Let's turn the palms up this time. Keeping the shoulders down and back, lengthen through the spine. Maybe even imagine your hips are flipping back. And just for the next couple minutes, exaggerating a little bit of an arch in the spine. So your hips are pressing back. This is going to take away any rounding in the low back and hips. That rounding in the low back can cause a lot of pressure in the vertebra column, and it can even pinch nerves. So we're trying to push the hips back so it's a little more neutral in your low back. From here, let your chest come forward, then roll those shoulders back and down, stacking the shoulders over the hips. Let's lower our chin, just bowing the head so that we feel like maybe there's a little stretch in the back of the neck. Start to feel the presence of the breath in your low back and then to your middle back, feeling the breath fill up to your shoulder blades and behind the heart. Exhale, soften the shoulders, the back ribs. Relax your jaw. That can relax the low back. Inhaling into the low back, middle back. The breath builds up and under your shoulder blades. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Relax the ribs and the low back. Start to pace it, inhaling 1, 2, 3. Exhaling 3, 2, 1. Just a couple more like that. Inhale, steady breath. Inhaling 1, 2, 3. Exhaling 3, 2, 1. Just one more breath. Equal ratio breathing, matching our inhale to our exhale. Through our own mindfulness, through our own personal practices of self-awareness, we are regulating our breath and we are managing our stress response. In closing, we can bring our hands together at the heart. This is a very traditional closing gesture. This is called the seal of reverence, to revere the physical form. Let's draw in a deep, unifying breath together, then let it go with a sigh. Thank you so much for joining me in our practice today. In our tradition for closing the class, I bow to you. Namaste. Have an absolutely lovely day. There is no class next week. Have a great holiday weekend. I'm so glad you could join me today.